टोलीको र ब्याट्सम्यानले बललाई हिर्काइदिएका छन् हवाई स्ट्रोक एक्स्ट्रा कभरमा 4 रनका निमित्त राम्रो प्रहार आजका एम्पायर दुवैमा वरिष्ठ र अनुभवी एम्पायर रविन्द्र गुप्ता र उनीसँग अर्का एम्पायर हुन् स्क्वाड 1 मा आयुष शर्मा उनी राष्ट्रिय खेलाडी हुन् र ब्याट्सम्यानले बललाई हवाई स्ट्रोक खेले लङ अफको दिशामा एगनका लागि वाइड अप भन्दा विकेट राम्रो मालेका थिए अफस्टम्प भन्दा बाहिर ठोकिएको बल ब्याट्सम्यानले ड्राइभ गर्न प्रयास गरेका थिए यद्यपि ब्याट्सम्यान सफल हुन सकेनन् आजका हाम्रा खेलका गणक मित्र स्कोरर हुनुहुन्छ होमनाथ ढकाल र म कमेन्टेटर सञ्जीव लामा योर्मु र ब्याट्सम्यानले सो बललाई पुनः हवाई स्ट्रोक खेले शट मिड विकेटको दिशामा एगनका लागि 56 रन पुग्यो खोलामा 5 ओभरको समाप्तिमा बिना कुनै नोक्सानी निकै नै उत्कृष्ट ब्याटिङको उदाहरण प्रस्तुत गर्दै यो दुवै ब्याट्सम्यानहरूद्वारा आफ्ना टोलीका निमित्त 8 ओभरमा छुट्याइएको यो खेल अब केवल 3 ओभर बाँकी भनेपछि वैधानिक 18 वटा बल बाँकी र बाँकी 18 बलमा कतिवटा रन बटुल्ने हुन् यी दुवै ब्याट्सम्यानहरूद्वारा त्यो हेर्न बाँकी नै रहेको छ र हामी यहाँ जानकारी गराउन चाहन्छौँ आज खेल तालिकामा अब अन्तिम एउटा खेल बाँकी छ यस पश्चात यसबाट ब्याट्सम्यानले हल्का रूपमा खेलेको बललाई शट मिड विकेटको दिशामा एगनका लागि 57 पुग्यो खोलामा अगाडि बढेर बललाई ब्याट्सम्यानले ड्राइभ गरेका थिए हवाई स्ट्रोक एक्स्ट्रा कभरको दिशामा एगनका लागि पुग्यो खोलामा 58 बिना कुनै क्षति राम्रो प्रहार ब्याट्सम्यानद्वारा 4 रनका निमित्त हवाई स्ट्रोक वाइडिश मिडलमा उनले खेलेका थिए अगाडि बढेर ओभर पिच बल फ्ल्याटेड बल थियो र कमजोर बलको फाइदा उठाउँदैछ बललाई प्रहार गरिदिए 4 रनका निमित्त पुनः उनले बललाई प्रहार गरिदिएका छन् स्ट्रेट ड्राइभ हवाई स्ट्रोक 4 रनका निमित्त अगाडि बढेर उनले स्ट्रोक खेलेका थिए कुल्लु खोलामा 68 बिना कुनै नोक्सानी पुनः फुल टस बल र रनआउटका लागि बलरले प्रयास गरेका छन् यद्यपि ब्याट्सम्यान क्रिजमा पुगिसकेकाले कुनै पनि किसिमको जोखिम भएन ब्याट्सम्यान सुरक्षित आफ्नो क्रिजमा 69 अब कुल्लु फल अगाडि बढेर बललाई ब्याट्सम्यानले प्रहार गरेका थिए एगनका निमित्त रन बनाउने क्रम अगाडि बढ्दै अब कुल्लु खोलामा 70 बिना कुनै क्षति ओभरको पनि समाप्ति भएको छ 6 ओभरको समाप्तिमा कुल्लु खोलामा 70 बिना कुनै क्षति च्याम्पियन्स टोली टस जितेर पहिलो ब्याटिङ गर्ने क्रममा समयको अभावले गर्दा 2 ओभर छुट्याइएको 10 ओभरको सट्टा अब यो खेल 8 ओभरमा झारिएको छ प्रहार गरेका थिए ब्याट्सम्यानले हवाई स्ट्रोक खेलेका थिए बलरद्वारा फलो थ्रोमा क्याचका निमित्त उनले प्रयास गरेका थिए यद्यपि बलबाट उनी टाढा 1 रन प्राप्त गरे कुल्लु खोलामा 71 बिना कुनै क्षति 76 क्षमा गर्नुहोला ब्याट्सम्यानले बललाई ड्राइभ गरिदिएका छन् केवल 1 रनमा सन्तुष्टि जनाए ब्याट्सम्यानले राम्रो प्रहार गरेका थिए यद्यपि त्यहाँ क्षेत्ररक्षक भएकाले केवल 1 रनमा उनले सन्तुष्टि जनाए ब्याट्सम्यानले र ब्याकफुटमा गएर बललाई ब्याट्सम्यानले खेलेका थिए वाइडिश मिडलमा 1 रनका लागि कुल्लु खोलामा 76 बिना कुनै क्षति च्याम्पियन्स ट्रोफी लेक्स्टरभन्दा बाहिर ट्रोफीको बललाई ब्याट्सम्यानले छाडिदिए। अम्पायरद्वारा यो वाइड बलको सारा अतिरिक्त रन सङ्ख्यामा अभिवृद्धि। कुल योगफल अब 78 सम्मानजनक योगफल खडा गर्न सफल भएको छ च्याम्पियन्स टोलीले यस खेलमा। र ब्याट्सम्यानले सो बललाई प्रहार गरिदिए। यो गगनचुम्बी छक्का लङ अनको दिशामा फ्लाइटेड बल थियो र ब्याट्सम्यानले सो बललाई आफ्नो ब्याटको बीच मार्फत खेलिदिए 6 रनको निमित्त। कुल योगफल अब 84 र ब्याटको सो बललाई पुल गरेका छन् ब्याट्सम्यान 1 रनका निमित्त। आदरणीय दर्शकवृन्द, यहाँले यो खेल मिथिला टेलिभिजनमा प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारणमा हेरिरहनु भएको छ। ड्राइभ गरिदिएछ बललाई ब्याट्सम्यानले मिड अफको क्षेत्रमा राम्रो प्रहार गरेका थिए। 1 रनको निमित्त अब कुल योगफल 86। सात ओभरको समाप्तिमा 86 कुल योगफल। अब अन्तिम ओभर लिएर आएका छन् बलर विज्ञान गौतम हुन्। बलर कनिष्ठ खेलाडी, चस्मा लगाएका कनिष्ठ खेलाडी हुन् उनी। स्पिन बलर र ब्याट्सम्यानले जो बललाई प्रहार गरिदिएका छन् 4 रनका निमित्त। कमजोर बललाई उनले प्रहार गरिदिए। स्ट्रेट हिट कमेडी बक्सको छेउमा 6 रनका निमित्त। 92 अब कुल योगफल। अर्को बललाई पनि ब्याट्सम्यानले ड्राइभ गरे 1 रनका निमित्त। 93 अब कुल योगफल। निकै नै सम्मानजनक योगफल खडा गर्न सफल भएको हो च्याम्पियन्स टोलीले यस खेलमा। र ब्याट्सम्यानले जोरदार प्रहार गरिदिए, यद्यपि केवल 1 रन उनले प्राप्त गरे। चौरानब्बे कुल योगफल। अब अगाडि बढेर बललाई ब्याट्सम्यानले ड्राइभ गरिदिएका छन् 1 रनका निमित्त। कुल योगफल अब 95 बिना कुनै क्षति। रन बिना कुनै नोक्सानीमा। र यो अहिलेसम्मको नि उच्चतम साइजदारी हो कुनै पनि विकेटका निमित्त। र यो रनआउटका लागि अपिल गरेका छन् म्यान्टेटर र ब्याट्सम्यान रनआउट भएका छन्। र यो कनिष्ठ बलरको यो चतुराईले परिणाम दियो। यसलाई म्यान्टेटेड भन्ने गरिन्छ। आदरणीय दर्शकवृन्द, ब्याट्सम्यान रन गर्नका लागि पहिले नै बाहिर निस्केको हुन्छ बलरले बल फाल्नुभन्दा अगाडि। यस्ता घटनाहरू हामीले यदाकदा प्रतियोगितामा हामीले देख्न पाउँछौँ। वर्ल्ड कप विचारा वर्ल्ड कपमा हाली सम्पन्न वर्ल्ड कपमा विश्वकपमा पनि यस्तो एउटा घटना घटेको थियो जब भारतीय बलर अश्विनले रनआउट पुर्याएका थिए। र ब्याट्सम्यान आउट हुन पुगे। क्षमा गर्नुहोला, आइपिएल खेलमा हो। सन्तानब्बे कुल योगफल। अब लक्ष्य 98। 98 लक्ष्य भीमका लक्ष्य पाएको छ अहिले आदर्श जनप्रेमीका निमित्त 97 98 को लक्ष्य पाएको छ निर्धारित 8 ओभरमा भनेपछि प्रति ओभर 12.1 रन बनाउनु पर्ने आवश्यकता यो खेल जित्नका निमित्त सुरुवाती ब्याट्सम्यानको निमित्त एउटा गहन जिम्मेवारी यी दुवै प्रारम्भिक जोडीले एउटा कठिन सुरुवात दिन सकेको अवस्थामा पछिल्ला आउने ब्याट्सम्यानहरूको निमित्त बाटो सहज हुनेछ र ब्याट्सम्यान सो बललाई खेलिदिएका छन् यता ब्याकवर्ड स्क्वायरले गुमाइगनका निमित्त वाइड बलको इसारा एम्पायर अमेरिकाद्वारा भनेपछि टोलीले 2 रन प्राप्त तेज रफ्तारमा रन बटुल्ने पर्ने आवश्यकता एक रन लिँदा भ्याए संगम सेनाई अब स्ट्राइकमा रुष्टपुष्ट बलिया पाखुरा भएका खेलाडी हुनु नि लेस्टरभन्दा 12 बीच भएको बल यो वाइड बलको इसारा रन प्राप्त टोलीका निमित्त र थप अतिरिक्त बल पनि प्राप्त संगम सेनाई आक्रमक स्ट्रोक खेल्नमा उनी पोख्त छन् भनेपछि उनको जुन खेल शैली आज देखाउनु पर्ने आवश्यकता र त्यो बमोजिम उनले छक्का प्रहार गरिदिए यस बलमा मैले अघि नै भनेको थिएँ बलिया पाखुरा भएका ब्याट्सम्यान हुनु नि यो बलमा छक्का प्रहार गरे भने अब यो फ्री हिटमा ब्याट्सम्यानले सुरक्षा कवच प्राप्त र ब्याट्सम्यान लडीबुडी गर्दै स्ट्रोक खेल्न प्रयास गरेका थिए स्ट्रोक खेल्ने बित्तिकै उनी ढलेका थिए र यस्तै छक्का र चौका प्रहार गर्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता आदर्श जनप्रेमीलाई यो खेल जित्नका निमित्त राइट आर्म राउन्डमा विकेट बलिङ गर्दै ब्याट्सम्यानलाई यसपटक स्ट्रोक खेल्नबाट चुके दुईटा डट बल लगातार 3 वटा डट बल अहिले ब्याट्सम्यानले खेलेका छन् त्यस्ता डट बलले ब्याट्सम्यानमाथि मनोवैज्ञानिक दबाव सृजना गरिन्छ यसपटक ब्याट्सम्यानले लिए र वाइड स्वरूप 2 रन प्राप्त टोलीलाई कुल्लो फलमा 13 14 runs on the board now for Adarsh Janpremi. They are chasing a huge target of 98 runs to win the game in the allotted 8 overs. Both these batsmen have to play attacking shots. They have to maintain the required run at this time. Batsman smashing that one. The 4 runs, what a lovely shot executed by Sangam Sadai. He has strong arms. He is capable of hitting some big sixes and big boundaries, so he has to do the job here to ensure victory for his side. So a change in the bowling attack from the commentary box and score is now 18 runs already accumulated in the very first over. The required run rate 12.1 runs per over. They are far ahead of the required run rate at the moment. Second over about to be bowled. They have to maintain the same type of attacking batsmanship if they want to win the game. This time ball outside the Austin, but the batsman didn't do anything with that particular delivery, just leaving the ball alone. Sangam Sadai is the man. Can do wonders for his team this time. Batsman bring it one towards the third man region for a single. Scores now 19 runs. Sangam Seda once again on strike now. Second over in progress of the innings of Adarsh Jan Premi. Let me tell you, they are chasing a huge target of 98 runs in the stipulated 8 overs. At the start of the innings, the required run rate was 12.1 runs per over. This time batsman playing at one, just for a single. Ones and twos won't help them. What they want to have is big boundaries, 4 sixes. That's the only way they can win the game. White ball, one more run to the team's total. Our today's umpire, Ravindra Gupta, along with him is Ayush Sharma. Our official scorer, Homnath Dhakal. And now your commentator, Sanjeev Rama Yolmo. Down leg side, and it should be a white ball as it is. One more white ball, so one more run to the team's total. You are watching this match exclusively live on Mtv television. And I see here Sam Indoor Cricket Tournament organized by Sam College and managed by Chanakya Sports Academy and Events Management. Our main sponsor, and I see Asia Bank, the participation of 16 teams. And these 16 teams have been classified into 4 groups, Group A, B, C, D, each group comprising 4 teams, each team getting a chance to play 3 games, and the top team in all the groups will qualify for the semi-final. And from the semi-final onwards, the match will be played of 12 overs, whereas for the league stage, matches of 10 overs. And the winner of this tournament will become rich by 55,000 rupees, and one of them will get 26,000 rupees. That's a white ball. In recent times, we have seen this indoor cricket is being played most of the times at the different levels, school level, college level, corporate level, and especially during the summer monsoon rainy season when outdoor cricket is not possible. Players can, improve their batting skills, bowling skills by playing indoor cricket. You can learn a lot of things by playing indoor cricket as well. As a batsman, you can learn straight drives, running between the wickets, hook shot, pull shot, cut shot. And as a bowler, you can learn how to bowl dead straight, how to bowl to a good line and length. One more run, 2. 27 runs on the board without losing a wicket, so they are very much on the course at the moment. The current run rate at the moment 13.1. That's a very good one. The required run rate at the start of the innings was 12.1 runs per over. They are cruising along with a run rate of 13.1 runs per over, which means they are very much on target, and especially Sangam Seda. He is doing the wonderful job. He is the man in action at the moment. If his team wants to win the game, then he has to stay there till the end. As I already told you that he is a big hitter, big muscles, strong fellow, young and energetic batsman he is. There you can see some changes in the fielding positions. We have one at backward point, one at short covers, one at short mid wicket, short of length ball. Batsman trying to pull the ball away, making no contact with the ball whatsoever. Anil Baral is the bowler, operating from the commentary box end. Anil Baral, right arm round the wicket. He's bowling just number 6. Most of the times in indoor cricket, we just use one end. Otherwise, in normal cricket, you will see, in hot cricket, you see bowlers changing the sides. But here we are using only one end. White ball, one more run. 20 runs on the board now. This time, at the delivery, compelling the batsman to play a defensive stroke. Although batsman going on for cheeky single, one more run. Score moves up to now 29 runs. Let me tell you, the target for Adarsh Janpremi is 98 runs to win the game. Batsman going for a cheeky single in the form of leg by. We see a lot of excitement here. Bowled in this time. The batsman didn't know much about that one. Sangam Sadai is the man to be dismissed. He didn't apply any shot. So Adarsh Janpremi losing their first wicket in the form of Sangam Sadai. He contributed 13 runs for his team and he is back to the pavilion. Bowled to a delivery which he should have played, but he didn't play the ball and he was bowled out. So now we have new batsman at the crease. Nishant Joshi is the new batsman. So he has to carry on the good work being done by Sangam Sadai. Right around the wicket. This time batsman playing that one defensively towards the sweep region. Though not for run. The batsman driving the ball firmly just for a single. In fact, going to work it in quick succession. So now the momentum is shifting back in favor of champions team at one stage. Adarsh Janpremi, especially in the form of Sangam Sadai, they were cruising along, they were maintaining the required 100 per over, but losing 2 wickets will definitely put them under psychological pressure. But work cricket is a funny game, you never know, anything can happen, no matter how big the target is. If the batsman hits boundaries, there is every possibility of, reaching the target. This time trying to cut, missing completely, no proper contact with the bat whatsoever. So after the fall of 2 quick wickets, the run rate has slowed down a bit. 31 runs at the moment. Down the leg side. But this time batsman playing that one towards the cover region just for a single run. Ones and twos will not cause. What they have to do is to, once the required 100 keeps on climbing, that extra psychological pressure will build on the minds of the batsmen, and in desperation, if they're trying to play too many fancy shots, there's every possibility of losing the wicket. This time down the leg side. So what a good over in which he got a couple of wickets. 34 runs on the board. 4 overs have been bowled. 4 overs have been bowled. "34 runs on the board. 98 is the target. Adarsh Janpremi is chasing at the moment. White ball, one more run. 45 runs on the board now. Even though they have lost a couple of wickets, their required run rate is not so bad at the moment. Lovely delivery this time. And the batsman is run out. Silly run out. There was no need to go for a single since the ball had gone straight to the fielder's hands. The batsman took chance and paid the penalty. Adarsh Janpremi losing another wicket in the form of run out. So what happens when your innings is going in a good manner? All of a sudden, if you lose 12 wickets in quick succession, then the pressure builds on you. Same thing happened here for the Adarsh Janpremi. At one stage, they were going along, cruising along steadily, but sudden fall of wickets have put them under pressure at the moment. Boundaries are not coming as frequently as it was coming during the start of the innings. Boundaries have been dried up a bit at the moment. This time batsman playing that one towards the gully region just for no run taken. So there you can see the pressure building on the minds of the batsmen. They are chasing a huge target of 98 runs to win the game in 8 overs. Once again, batsmen are through for a cheeky single. Fielding side won't mind batsmen going for cheeky singles. What they have to worry about is the batsmen do not play too many attacking shots and score boundaries. That's the one thing they have to bear in mind. Apart from the batsmen taking ones and twos, it won't be a problem for the fielding side. Score moves up to now 38 runs. Fifth over in progress, only 30 runs on the board now. Once again a dot ball. End of the over. 5 overs have been bowled. 28 runs on the board. They have lost 3 wickets. Now just 3 overs remaining for them. They have to do something different now. They have to play some big shots. They have to increase the tempo of scoring run rate. And the batsmen are through for 2 runs. 40 runs on the board now. Still they require 58 runs to win the game. Whether they can do it. For them to do, they have to play big shots. Every ball has to disappear towards the fence, over the ropes, or towards the ropes. That's the only way they can win the game. It's a dot ball. Every dot ball will increase the required run rate. Down the left side, it should be a wide ball. Yes, it is. So one more run in the form of extra. 41 runs on the board now. Right arm round the wicket. This time batsman playing that one quietly towards the short mid-off region. Misfield. The fielder falling down while stopping the ball. Batsmen are through for a cheeky single. One more run. This time batsman cutting that one away towards the backward point region just for a single. .44 is the total now. 6th over in progress. This time batsman was beaten all ends up. Batsmen are through for a cheeky single in the form of bye. Signaled by umpire Ravindra Gupta. Let me tell you something about this national umpire Ravindra Gupta. The busiest umpire in this part of the world. He is the most busiest umpire in Nepal. One ball, once again, one more run. 45 runs on the board now. Stumped and the batsman is out. So the Champions College piling on the agony on the opposition side with taking another wicket. The target at the moment is almost out of the reach of the others, Janpremi, unless some miracle happens here. But let me tell you, miracles do happen in the slam bang cricket, and miracles do happen once in a blue moon. And the batsman now threw for a cheeky single. Bowling side will be happy, restricting the batsman just for singles. And taken, another wicket falls here. 5 wickets have fallen so far now. Score is 48 runs on the board. Pulling it around for a single. This match coming exclusively live on the Mtv television. Batsman played that one towards the long off region for the biggie, the maximum 6 runs. 55 is the total for others, Janpremi. 6-1 progress. Once again, this time batsman playing off the back foot towards the point region, just for a single end of the over. So 6 overs have been bowled, and total is now 56 for the loss of 5 wickets. Batsman playing that one upishly towards the long on region. That's a no ball, so batsman will have a free hit, and the batsman can, have the liberty of play the shot to any part of the ground he wants to play. But this time batsman missing completely. Seventh over in progress. Can he do the job for his side? Pulling it around for a single. $59 runs on the board now. They badly need big boundaries at this stage of the game. One ball, one more run. 60 runs on the board now. 38 runs required to win this game. Whether they can do it, we shall see. And this time batsman whacks it away for a single towards the cover region. But let me tell you, singles won't do the job for them. And what they need to have at this stage of the game is to have some big shots, to play some big shots, accumulate boundaries, 4 6s. That's the only way they can win the game. But this hasn't been the case so far. Bowlers bowling to a tight line and not giving too much room for the batsmen to free their arms and play some attacking shots. Batsman played that one towards the cover vision just for a single. Last overs, last ball. No ball. So free hit. 64 runs on the board. Plays at one. Just for a single. So in this fashion, Adarsh Jampremi could muster just 65 runs, which means Champions College, they have won the game by margin of 32 runs. Congratulations to the winning side. So with the news that other Champion College, they have won the game by 32 runs. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we shall be having the presentation ceremony done in a moment. Thank you. Welcome back once again. If you have just tuned on to Mtv Television, we would like to call you all a very warm welcome. And now we have the last match coming up between East College versus Tinantar College. Owing to short of time, the match has been reduced to 8 overs per side. Usually The league matches are supposed to be played for 10 overs, but owing to time factor, it has been reduced to 8 overs per side. Kids College, they have won the toss and decided to bowl first. Last match coming up, and I see Asia San Indoor Cricket Tournament organized by San College, situated at Old Baneshwar, managed by Chanakya Sports Academy and Events Management. Main sponsor, NIC Asia Bank. Our media partner, Mtv Television. We see now the players on the field. East College fielding at the moment. They have won the toss. There you can see the supporters of East College applauding, clapping, encouraging their players to give their best. Is the bowler opening from the corner of the box end. Right arm, middle pass bowler. Prashant and Ranjit Yadav, the opening pair. Was supposed to be put behind, but no reaction from the umpire. Nothing with that whatsoever. It was a lovely delivery, swinging a bit and bouncing as well, beating the batsman going for a cut shot, missing completely. Once again, beating outside the Austin. Lovely delivery. Too much of pace. Batsman making no feet movement. Once again, fishing outside the Austin. That's the white ball, signaled by umpire Mudita. Total is now 2 runs on the board. Once again, lucky delivery, beating the batsman quite often. In fact, it's a white ball, 1 more run. White ball once again. Bowler trying to generate too much of pace. That's the reason why he has not been able to control over his bowling, drifting the ball away from the batsman, resulting in white balls. That's a good bounce, better delivery. So as a fast bowler, what you have to do, Lassie, even you have good pace, you have to bowl to a good line length. Otherwise, there's no point in bowling too many fast balls. Outside the Austin, that's a white ball, signaled by umpire Ramya Gupta. So runs are coming in the form of extras, in the form of whites for Tunita. This time playing the ball towards the cover region and going for 2 runs. Second run coming in the form of overthrow. First run they have taken quickly and they are through for second run as well. The score moves up to now 7. First over in progress. Seven runs on the board now. Batsman playing at 1 towards the cover region for a cheeky single. So runs coming in the form of singles at the moment. Let me tell you, it's an 8 overs game. Completion of first over, 8 runs on the board for Tunita. Prashant and Ranjit, the 2 opening pair for Tunita. That's a no ball. Owing to the height factor, it was a beamer. The ball was bowled above the wrist line of the batsman, so it's a free hit. So batsman will have the protection from getting out. To a no ball, batsman could be out only in the form of run out. Otherwise, batsman is protected from getting out. To a no ball. Line works on the board. Vishwas Yadav as a new bowler for Kist College. Line runs on the board. This tournament being played at Weather City venue, Rakapur. Lights are on at the moment to have better visibility of the ball. This time passing in that one towards the backward point region. Runs coming in the form of leg back. One more run. This time that's the point quietly for a single. It was an in-deeper delivery. Batsman quietly playing that one and crossing over for a cheeky single. That's a white ball. Drifting down the leg side, the wicketkeeper had to somersault to stop the ball. 2 runs. It was a white ball. Thirteen runs on the board. Down the side, that's a white ball, one more run.
Hello.
Playing it one towards the cover region for a single. One more run. Outside the off-stump, that's a white ball. One more run. Batsman's run out. So first wicket falls here. So in the comment box, I'm being joined by the player of Adarsh Janapremi, Sangram Sedai. Sangram ji, यहाँले हार्दिक स्वागत छ कमेन्ट बक्समा. आजको जुन खेल भएको थियो, सुरुवाती एकदम निकै नै धमाकेदार भएको थियो भने तपाईं आउट भए पश्चात पछिल्ला ब्याट्सम्यानहरूले जुन एउटा तपाईँ मोमेन्टम जुन खडा गर्ने भएको थियो त्यसलाई चाहिँ निरन्तरता दिन सकेनन्. कहाँनिर गएर तपाईँका ब्याट्सम्यानहरू चुके आज त्यसको
पहिला त हाम्रो ब्याट्सम्यानहरूको प्र्याक्टिस थिएन र हाम्रो प्लेयरहरू पनि हामीले गेमको 2 दिनको लागि बोलाएको थियौँ. स्पेसली हाम्रो ब्याट्सम्यान धेरै थिएनन् यी ब्याट्सम्यानले पुरा गर्न सकेन त्यो आउट भए म अवश्य जित्थेँ म आउट भयो भने त्यस्तो सक्थेँ होला
यहाँले एउटा प्रश्न के गर्न चाहन्छु भने अब यहाँहरूको चाहिँ सेमी फाइनलमा पुग्ने सम्भावना कति प्रतिशत छ अब
लगभग हामीले 3 गेम जितेछौँ हाम्रो चान्स चाहिँ छैन
हार्नु भएको छ
हजुर
भनेपछि चाहिँ इन्डोर क्रिकेट चाहिँ खेल्दाखेरि चाहिँ कस्तो किसिमको चाहिँ अनुभव यहाँले बटुल्नु भयो जस्तै आउटडोर क्रिकेट हामी खेल्छौँ तर इन्डोर क्रिकेट खेल्दाखेरि चाहिँ कस्तो किसिमको यहाँको अनुभव रह्यो
पेस बललाई कसरी खेल्ने ड्राइभ पुल कटहरू सिक्यो धेरै नै क्विक कसरी फाल्ने बलिङहरू कसरी गर्ने कस्तो सिचुएसनमा कस्तो खेल्ने रनिङ बिट्विन द विकेट पनि राम्रो त्यसको लागि प्र्याक्टिस भयो त्यही सिक्यो यहाँबाट
र तपाईँहरू अहिले सबै खेल आइसक्नु सबै खेल सम्पन्न भइसकेको छ कि बाँकी छ कुनै खेल अब खेल्न
3टै गेम सकिसक्यो र 3टै हामीले हारेका छौँ
र 3टै खेल आफ्नो भएको छ भने यस हारबाट कस्तो किसिमको शिक्षा यहाँले पाउनुभयो अब आगामी दिनहरूमा चाहिँ कुन पक्षलाई चाहिँ सुधार गर्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता यहाँले देख्नुहुन्छ
पहिला त हाम्रो ब्याटिङ लाइन छैन हाम्रो अब तपाईँले देख्नुभयो म गएपछि प्लेयरहरू आउट हुन थाले र बलिङ पनि अलिकति थोरै बलिङमा पनि सुधार गर्नुपर्ने छ र फिल्डिङ चाहिँ धेरै नै हामीले प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुपर्नेछ
आवश्यक सम्बन्धी कुराकानीको निमित्त धन्यवाद भने यहाँका अगाडि बढ्नु शुभकामना
धन्यवाद छ
So I was talking to the player of Aditya Premi, Sangam Sedai. They have lost all the 3 games. They are out of the tournament now. So this time batsman playing at one towards the long opposition for 4 runs. Lovely shot. 26 runs on the board now. One run in the form of wide. Chirincha 27 runs on the board for loss of 1 wicket. This time batsman driving that one boundary towards the mid-off region. Just for a single, wonderful fielding being done at the boundary at the mid-off region, just a single. This time batsman plugged it well officially towards the extra cover region just for a single. Was gone. Score is now 29 runs on the board for loss of 1 wicket. Chirincha batting first after losing the toss against Kist College. In indoor cricket, LBW is not taken into consideration. So the batsmen they have the liberty of blocking the wicket and play strokes since LBW is not applicable in indoor cricket. At least for this indoor cricket tournament. 21 runs on the board now for the loss of 1 wicket. The wicketkeeper had a shot at the stumps but he missed it and the batsman appealed for a single in the form of bye. Thirty-two runs on the board now. One ball, 1 more run. Three is a total. Batsman driving that one founder towards the mid-off region. Just a for a single. That's a good sign to see. College level students playing competitive game of cricket apart from pursuing their academic excellence. This time batsman managed to go away over long of region for the maximum 6 runs. 2 runs on the board now for Tirinta. One more run now, 41 runs. So like saying, having students, participating in outdoor and physical activities of playing a game of cricket or let's say any other sports, football, table tennis, volleyball, basketball. 41 runs on the board. It's very good for them. This time that's the ball keeping middle. Attempting for one out, but umpire Ayush Sharma is unmoved since the bells haven't fallen down. So the batsman survives there. So I was talking about the importance of students participating in competitive sporting events. It really helps them to develop their personality apart from the academic excellence. They can develop themselves physically, mentally. In the ball, treating the outside edge of the blade and the ball flying towards the snake formation just for a single. Score is now 4-44. In 4 overs. Good bounce, beating the batsman, all ends up. No connection with the bat whatsoever. This time batsman playing that one proactively towards the Wadish Midong vision for 4 runs. Misfield there. It should have been stopped, but poor fielding there. The ball traveling to the fence for 4 runs. 48 runs on the board now. And this time batsman playing that one towards the middle division. The ball hitting the bar and ricocheting. 49 runs on the board. 5 was gone, 49 runs on the board. Now 3 overs remaining. Abhishek Upadhyay is the new bowler, just number 1. He will be bowling. Right arm round the wicket. Very good. What a delivery. Well pitched up delivery. And the batsman is bowled out. Getting the wicket in his very first delivery. 2 wickets gone now for Tirinta. The score is now 49 runs, 6-1 progress. New batsman is Pawan JKC. He's a new batsman at the boots. That's a no ball, so 50 runs for Tirinta School. 50 runs on the board. I think about Tirinta College. .51 runs on the board now. Down left side, it's a white ball. 1 more run. There was a sneak, but the wicketkeeper failed to collect the ball. And the batsman now threw for a cheeky single. 53 runs on the board now. This time batsman bring that one towards the backward squad division. Batsman threw for a single. Good one in between the wickets by these 3 batsmen. 1 more run to the team's total. 54 is the total now. 4 loss of 2 wickets. Batsman driving that one viably towards the long out vision for 4 runs. What a lovely shot. Ball pitched up in the batsman over the front foot and driving for 4 runs. No chance for the fielder. Just for a single. This match coming exclusively live on Mtv television. Let me tell you, all the matches will be beamed exclusively live on Mtv television. Lovely delivery outside the side. Drop ball, end of the over. $59 runs on the board. And 6 overs gone, 59 runs on the board. They have lost 2 wickets to Mtv College. Batting first after losing the toss against Kist College. Second last over being bowled here. It's a wide ball, it's a 1 more run to the team's total. Now score moves up to 60 runs on the board. Vijay Kargi is the bowler, just number 8, and the batsman is run out. Presence of mind shown by the wicketkeeper. I beg your pardon, it's stumped. Batsman was out of the crease. Playing just for a single. Vishnu Kadari as a new batsman, non-striker side now. Pawan is the man on strike. And the batsman is run out. Going for a suicidal run. And the wicketkeeper dislodging the balls, hitting the stumps. Tilintal losing another wicket. 4 wickets have fallen so far. The batsman going with 1 towards the short mid-on vision just for a single. Bipin is a new batsman in the crease. Runs coming in the form of bye. Between past 1 is the new batsman on strike. It's a wide ball. Chance of running out, but through the fumbles. Had he collected the ball cleanly and hit the stumps, the batsman would have gone run out, but the batsman seems to have good luck here. He survives. 1 more run. Driving that 1 for a couple of runs. Putting forward run out, and the batsman's run out. Going for the second run. Direct hit. The batsman hasn't reached his crease. So Tilintal losing another wicket. Losing wicket number 5. B.S. Shrestha is the new batsman of the crease now. $65 is the total. Last over coming up. First ball was a white ball, so 1 more run. 66 runs on the board now. One more run, just a single. Score moves up to now 67 runs on the board before turning down. Down the leg side, we have to wait for the pass signal. It's a leg by. So one more run in the form of extras. 68 runs on the board now. Bring it across the line, just for a single. 69 runs on the board now. Bring up pushing at one towards the slip contribution just for a single. Score moves up to now 70. Now just 2 balls remaining. Stumping by the batsman was within the crease, so no damage done. 70 runs on the board. So now the last ball coming up. So what will be the fate of this last ball? Whether the batsman will send the ball over the fence, 6-4, or the bowler will take the wicket, or it will be a dot ball. Anything can happen. Plays at one just for a single. So they finish at 71. So Kist College will require 72 runs to win the game. Seventy-two runs is the target for Kist College in 8 overs. स्वागत छ मिथिला टेलिभिजन हेर्नुभएका हाम्रा समस्त आदरणीय दर्शकवृन्दमा केएसटी कलेजले 72 रनको लक्ष्य प्राप्त गरेको छ। निर्धारित 8 ओभरमा बनाउनु पर्ने केएसटी कलेज विरुद्ध कलेज बीच भइरहेको यो खेल हो। आजको यो अन्तिम खेल हो। आजको अन्तिम खेलमा केएसटी कलेजले टस जितेर पहिलो बलिङ गर्ने निर्णय गरेको हो। भने टुरिङटारले ब्याटिङ गर्दै निर्धारित 8 ओभरको खेलमा 71 रनको योगफल खडा गर्न सफल भएको हो। अहिले यहाँ बासँग खेलाडीहरू केही कुराकानीमा व्यस्त देखिन्छन्। एनआइसी एसिया स्वयं इन्डोर क्रिकेट प्रतियोगिताको पहिलो संस्करण हो। स्वयं कलेजको आयोजनामा आयोजित व्यवस्थापन पक्ष चाणक्य स्पोर्ट्स एकाडेमी एन्ड इभेन्ट्स म्यानेजमेन्ट एनआइसी एसिया ब्याङ्कको मुख्य प्रायोजनमा आयोजित यो प्रतियोगिता र यहाँले यो खेल अहिले मिथिला टेलिभिजनमा प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारणमा हेरिरहनु भएको छ। यहाँले यस प्रतियोगिताका सबै खेलहरू अन्य साइट मार्फत पनि हेर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। फेसबुकमा www.facebook.com/mtvnepal.online यसै गरी स्मार्टफोन र स्मार्ट ग्याजेट्समा पनि यहाँले यो खेल प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारणमा हेर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। ठेगाना हाम्रो रहेको छ www.mtvnepal.tv/live-tv र यसै गरिकन फेसबुकमा पनि यहाँले प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारणमा हेर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। ठेगाना रहेको छ www.youtube.com/mtvnepal.uhd। फल 7-1 विकेटको क्षतिमा टुरिङटा 72 रनको लक्ष्य पछ्याउने क्रममा अहिले टुरिङटा दुई रन लिन सफल भएका छन्। दोस्रो रन ओभर थ्रो मार्फत प्राप्त गरे ब्याट्सम्यानले 72 रनको लक्ष्य पछ्याउने क्रममा टुरिङटाले आफ्नो पहिलो विकेट गुमाइसकेको अवस्था रहेको छ। क्षमा गर्नुहोला, केएसटी कलेज ब्याटिङ गर्ने क्रममा अहिले टुरिङटाले बनाएको 71 रनको यो फललाई पार गर्न 72 रनको आवश्यकता निर्धारित 8 ओभरको खेलमा स्टम्प्स ढालिदिएका थिए। यद्यपि ब्याट्सम्यान क्रिजमा रहेकाले कुनै जोखिम हुन सकेन। 1 ओभरको समाप्तिमा पहिलो फल अहिले 11-1 विकेटको क्षतिमा निर्धारित 8 ओभरको खेलमा 72 रन बनाउनुपर्ने आवश्यकता। यसपल्ट ब्याट्सम्यानले जो बललाई ड्राइभ गरेका थिए एक्स्ट्रा कभरमा ओभर थ्रो स्वरूप दोस्रो रन पनि प्राप्त गरे। ओभर समाप्त पहिलो फल अहिले 13-1 विकेटको क्षतिमा केएसटी कलेज गन्तव्य रहेको छ 72 निर्धारित 8 ओभरमा 6 विकेट हातमा बाँकी नै रहेको छ। र हामी देखिरहेका छौँ यता टुरिङटारका खेलाडीहरू आपसी कुराकानी गर्ने क्रममा रणनीतिको बारेमा कुराकानी गर्ने क्रममा 9 रन प्रति ओभर आवश्यकता थियो। केएसटी कलेजलाई पाली सुरु हुने क्रममा ब्याट्सम्यानले जो बललाई हिर्काइदिएका छन् विगतको क्षेत्रमा बल हवाई स्ट्रोक खेलेका थियो, बल माथि छानामा जालीमा लागेर ठोकिएर भुइँमा खसेको थियो। उनले 1 रन प्राप्त गरे। पन्ध्र भएको सारा योगफल अब 16, 1 विकेटको नोक्सानीमा 72 रनको लक्ष्य यो खेल जित्नका निमित्त क्रिस्ट कलेजलाई। ब्याट्सम्यानले बललाई ड्राइभ गरिदिएका छन् यता मिड अफको क्षेत्रमा 1 रनका निमित्त हवाई स्ट्रोक खेलेका थिए। पुनः सो बल माथि छानामा जालीमा ठोकिएर बल भुइँमा खसेको थियो। र ब्याट्सम्यानले सो बल राउन्डमा पुल गरिदिए 1 रनका निमित्त। कुल्यो फलमा 18। फुल टस बललाई ब्याट्सम्यानले हवाई स्ट्रोक खेलेका थिए, 1 रन प्राप्त गरे। कुल्यो फलमा 19। 2.4 ओभरसम्म भइसकेको छ। यो ब्याट्सम्यानले ड्रा गरे, हवाई स्ट्रोक खेलेका थिए, यद्यपि बल सिधै यता मिड अफमा क्षेत्ररक्षकको हातमा उनले बललाई थमाइदिए र उनी आउट भई अब शिविरतिर फर्किसकेका छन्। ब्याट्सम्यान दोस्रो विकेटको पतन भएको छ क्रिस्ट कलेजको। कुल्यो फल अहिले 19 रन 2 विकेटको नोक्सानीमा। त्यसबाट ब्याट्सम्यानले हल्का रूपमा खेलेका थिए 1 रनका लागि र स्ट्रोक खेल्ने बित्तिकै उनी दगुरिएका थिए। फलस्वरूप उनले रन दिन सफल भए। 3 ओभर समाप्त। कुल्यो फल अब 20 2 विकेटको क्षतिमा। अब बाँकी 5 ओभर्समा 52 रन बनाउनु पर्ने आवश्यकता। सो बललाई ब्याट्सम्यानले प्रहार गरिदिए र कभर्सको दिशामा 1 रनका लागि। बीच भएको बल उपाद्वारा यो वाइड बलको सारा 1 रन थप प्राप्त। 22 कुल्यो फलमा 72 लक्ष्य। राउन्ड बल थालेका दियो भने ब्याट्सम्यान सो बल पिडोमा पुगे। अष्टममा ठोकिएको बलमा हल्का स्विङ हुँदै बल विकेट रक्षकको पन्जामा। सापकोटा हुने ब्याट्सम्यान पुनः यो राउन्डमा बल स्टम्पभन्दा बाहिर बीच भएको बल खुट्टामा चलाइकन उनले सो बल खेल्न चाहेका थिए, यद्यपि उनले सफल हुन सकेनन्। राम्रो प्रहार, यो गगनचुम्बी छक्का, उत्कृष्ट प्रहार। कुल्यो फलमा 28। सलन सापकोटाको ब्याटबाट निस्केको यो गगनचुम्बी छक्का। यस बललाई ब्याट्सम्यानले आक्रामक प्रहार गर्न प्रयास गरेका थिए, यद्यपि उनी सफल हुन सकेनन्। बल 28 पहिलो फलमा 4 ओभरको समाप्तिमा 2 विकेट को नुकसानीमा क्रिस्ट कलेज 72 रनको लक्ष्य यो खेल जित्नका निमित्त निर्धारित 8 ओभरको खेलमा जोरदार अपिल गरेका छन् रनआउटका लागि यद्यपि ब्याट्सम्यान क्रिजमा पुगेकाले कुनै प्रतिक्रिया जनाएनन् एम्पायर स्क्वाडिङ एम्पायर आयुष शर्माले ब्याट्सम्यान सुरक्षित आफ्नो ठाउँमा अहिले हामी यस खेलको 5औं ओभरमा प्रवेश गरिसकेका छौँ आदरणीय दर्शकवृन्द ब्याट्सम्यान सो बललाई ड्राइभ गरिदिए हवाई ड्राइभ 6 रनका निमित्त उत्कृष्ट प्रहार 6 रन बटुल्ने उनले यस स्ट्रोक मार्फत सापकोटाको ब्याटबाट निस्केको यो हवाई स्ट्रोक उनले सो बललाई खेलेका थिए दुईको लागि दगुरियो र ब्याट्सम्यान रन आउट हुन पुगे सापकोटा अनावश्यक रन लिन खोजे र उनले परिणाम भोगे राम्रो खेलिरहेका थिए यद्यपि यसपटक दोस्रो रन लिने प्रयासमा उनी असफल रहे उनी आउट भई सुरुतिर फर्किसकेका छन् 3 विकेटको क्षतिमा अहिले क्रिस्ट कलेजको कुल योगफल 36 र ब्याट्सम्यानले सो बललाई पनि दिएका छन् यता मिडविकेटको क्षेत्रमा गर्नका लागि कुल योगफल अब 37 ब्याट्सम्यानले सो बललाई यता कलर्सको दिशामा खेलेका थिए रनका लागि कुल योगफल अब 38 3 विकेटको क्षतिमा र ब्याट्सम्यानले सो बललाई पनि दिएका छन् यता ब्याकवर्ड पोइन्टमा 1 रनका लागि 5 ओभर समाप्त कुल योगफल अब 39 3 विकेटको क्षतिमा क्रिस्ट कलेजलाई पाएको लक्ष्य हो 72 रन निर्धारित 8 ओभरको खेलमा यस अभियानमा क्रिस्ट कलेजले आफ्ना 3 विकेट गुमाइसकेको अवस्था छ ताजा अवस्था चौथो विकेटको पतन भएको छ 39 को योगफलमा 4 विकेट गुमाउन पुगेको छ अहिले क्रिस्ट कलेज लक्ष्य 72 रन आवश्यक यो खेल जित्नका निमित्त अब यिनका यी बाँकी ब्याट्सम्यानहरूले सो लक्ष्यमा पुर्याउलान् भन्ने उत्सुकता बढेको छ यसै क्रममा ब्याट्सम्यानले हल्का रूपमा खेलेको लागि 40 कुल योगफल अब ब्याट्सम्यानले सो बललाई दिएका छन् यता विडनको क्षेत्रमा 1 रनका लागि 40 अब 30 रनको आवश्यकता यो खेल जित्नका लागि राम्रो प्रहार गरे ब्याट्सम्यानले मुभ अफको क्षेत्रमा 1 रनका लागि 42 को योगफल अब 30 रन चाहिने अब यो खेल जित्नका लागि ब्याट्सम्यानले सो बललाई खेलिदिएका छन् यता कवचको दिशामा गर्नका लागि शॉर्ट रन बल थियो ब्याट्सम्यानले रुम पाएर सो बललाई प्रहार गरिदिए 40 को योगफल अब छ बललाई उनले खेलिदिएका कवचमा दुरनका लागि 45 स्कुल फल 45 स्कुल फल अब 6 ओभर समाप्त केवल 2 ओभर बाँकी अब 12 बलमा 27 रनको आवश्यकता यो खेल जित्नका लागि 12 बल 27 रन के यो सम्भव छ कृषि कलेजका लागि 12 बलमा 27 रनको आवश्यकता प्रति ओभर 13.1 रन बनाउनु पर्ने यो खेल जित्नका निमित्त यस ओभरले यस खेलको भाग्य निर्धारण गरिनेछ 12 बलमा 27 रनको आवश्यकता कृषि कलेजले यो खेल जित्नका निमित्त चौका र छक्का प्रहार गर्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता हामी देखिरहेका छौँ मैदानमा यता टिम 4 का खेलाडीहरू एक आपसमा कुराकानी गर्दै रणनीतिको बारेमा हाम्रो ब्ल्याक होलमा पानीको बल केवल एक रन प्राप्त यस अवस्थामा एक रन दुरनभन्दा पनि बाउन्ड्री प्रहार गर्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता शॉट मिड विकेटमा एक रनका लागि 46 स्कुल खोलामा राम्रो क्याच समाए दुई पटक उनले सो बललाई बलसँग गरी बुढो गरेर अन्तमा उनले सो क्याच समाए उत्कृष्ट क्याच एक्स्ट्रा कभरमा उनले समाए ब्याट्सम्यान आउट भई सुरु पुरा परिसकेका छन् सडचालिस कुल योगफल रनआउट भएका छन् ब्याट्सम्यान राम्रो थ्रो यता वाइडेस्ट विडाउनबाट 48 स्कुल योगफलमा 6 विकेटको नोक्सान अन्तिम विकेट मैदानमा अंतिम विकेट बाकी यसैका साथ यो खेल किस कलेजले जित्न सफल भएको छ भने विजय टोलीलाई हार्दिक बधाई छ टिम 4 ले जितेको छ क्षमा गर्नु होला दर्शकवृन्द यस खेलमा भने विजय टोलीलाई हार्दिक बधाई छ अनि अब हामी यहाँबाट केही बेरका निमित्त ओझेल हुन गइरहेका छौँ र हामी केही बेरमा यहाँहरू समक्ष पुरस्कार वितरण समारोह लिएर उपस्थित हुनेछौँ धन्यवाद
अब त यो काम छैन नि क्यामेरा